If you have ever wondered what business are recession-proof, bring in consistent income, and never fails, this video is for you. In today's video, I'll be listing some few businesses you can actually invest in. And it is proven 99% that this business do not fail at all, despite the season, despite the trend, despite new businesses that are coming in. These particular businesses that I'm going to mention in this video, they never fail at all. One thing about me, I will not just come here and give you stories and leave. I will take out my time to give you secrets that you can actually implement in any business I mention in my channel. I always take out time to tell you how they work, how you can get started, and how you can actually stand out amongst your competitors. First business here is food business. You may be wondering, why is it food business? We eat every day. Food is an essential product. Food is something that no one can actually live without it. It is either you are dead, that is where you cannot eat, but as long as you are alive, you would definitely need food to survive. The demand for food does not stop increasing. Every day, new food are being invented and people keep purchasing them. No matter where you are or no matter where you found yourself, trust me, people are going to patronize you if you are into food business. It could be raw food, it could be cooked food, it could be already processed food, and people still need to eat them. Nobody works from morning till evening without eating. It is not possible. In as much as people need to make money, they need to eat. It is either you become a caterer or you become a chef or you just sell raw food, whichever works for you. And one of the things that I have observed about the streets in general is that the more we keep waking up every morning, the more we see people who are venturing into the food business. And you're wondering, is it that they are just doing it for fun? No, nobody does any business for fun. They are doing it because they understand that it is sustainable. And no matter where you are or no matter where you find yourself, people will definitely patronize you because food is an essential product. Food is in need and it serves our own purposes. Without food, nobody can survive. The next thing here is agriculture. For most people, agriculture is a dirty work. There are people that don't believe that it is their own thing to venture into agriculture. But here is the truth. If you want to become very successful, very rich in 2025, one of the businesses that you should not sleep in is agriculture. Agriculture is actually a sustainable business. Agriculture is a need. First one, I mentioned food, right? And where is food gotten from? Agriculture. If farmers wake up today and say they do not want to farm again, a lot of people are going to die. There are people that will barely live up to 2 days. If farmers wake up today and say they do not want to venture into food, does not go and bend to work as an agriculturist. You just have to know how some of these things works. You can either buy already processed agricultural products, or what you do is you buy from those who are in the rural areas and resell in the urban areas. Or you go as far as exporting out of the country. You can even venture into poultry farming. You can venture into rearing of animals, and it is very profitable. It is very profitable. People eat meat every day. People who don't eat meat in this world are not up to 20% of the world population. The third thing here is health and pharmaceutical. People don't stop purchasing drugs. People fall sick every now and then. And if there's any business that you should venture into that is sustainable and that does not fail at all, is health and pharmaceutical. You may not necessarily be a pharmacist or a medical personnel before you venture into health and pharmaceuticals. There are so many people who studied health related courses and they are out there jobless. You can actually start up some of these pharmaceutical store or a clinic and employ them. Yours is just to guide them on what to do and check in your investment, check in the money that is being spent, and profit that is being generated from it, and you're going to make a lot of money from it. It is sustainable because people fall sick every day and people need to survive, and without proper medicine or medication they cannot survive. So this particular business never fails and it is an essential need. The fourth thing here is education and training. The act of me speaking to you is education. I am training you on businesses that never fails, right? So if you're good at teaching, if you are good at speaking in public, you can actually turn your skill into something that can give you money. It never fails because people keep seeking for knowledge. People want to know more. People don't stop learning. It is either you are doing it physically or virtually, but the truth is people don't stop learning. Establish a school. If you have the money to establish a school, it could be a primary school, it could be a secondary school, it could be a university, depending on your capacity or depending on how much you have inside of you. Or you can turn it into a private tutorials, and if you're good at what you do, a lot of people are going to employ you, both virtually and physically. You are going to get a lot of patronage. It is sustainable, yes, and it never fails as long as you're good at what you do. The next thing here is energy utilities. If you're from Nigeria, you will know that the only thing that sustains a lot of businesses in Nigeria today is solar power. A lot of businesses, a lot of pharmaceutical stores, a lot of industries are surviving on solar energy, because you could have lights today and the next day you will not have lights. The lighting system in Nigeria is not trusted. So if you're looking for a business that is sustainable, you should venture into energy utilities. You can start as an affiliate marketer selling for companies that are already producing this thing if you don't have money to buy on your own, or you look for shop owners who are already selling these things. They have it in bulk. You can advertise for them, add your commission to it, and make money from it. A lot of people are going to buy from you. Your own is just to market it. Market it very well, and people are going to buy from you. It is sustainable. It never fails because people need light to function very well. Without lights, they cannot charge their phone, they cannot charge their laptop, they can't even do anything at all. So you can advertise to business owners, advertise to pharmaceutical stores, advertise to industry, and you will definitely get patronage. The next thing here is transportation. Transportation business is one of the most lucrative businesses that, if you are interested in venturing into anything in 2025, you should look out for transportation business. It is sustainable. People need to move from one place to another. People need to transport their goods from one place to another. And apart from that, there's a lot of buying and selling going on, and people need their goods to move from one place to another. People need their goods to reach them. People need their goods to reach their customers. And if you're good at logistic business, you are going to make a lot of money from it once you are trusted. This particular business does not fail because the demand for it never stops. People need it to function very well. So if you're looking for a business that does not fail in 2025, you should consider transport and logistics. The next one here is fashion and clothing. Fashion and clothing is one business that is making a lot of people rich in 2025. You don't need to own a fashion brand. You don't need to be a tailor. You don't need to be a dressmaker. You don't even need to know how to use needle and stitch a cloth. Just be good at branding, create a website, and go as far as uploading people's products on your website. And people will definitely patronize you because it is sustainable. I am wearing a cloth. The person who is watching this video is wearing a cloth, and the person is even thinking what he or she can actually purchase next on her list pertaining clothing. So it is sustainable, it is a need, it never gets out of style, it does not even fail at all. You just have to know who your target audience is, who are you selling to, what do they actually like, what is their style, and you're good to go. The last thing here is digital products. In one of my videos, I took out time to explain what digital product is. I think I should give a summary. Digital products are products that are being delivered electronically. And this is a digital product because I don't need to go to your house to deliver this video to you. You're watching it from your room. You're watching it from your office. So you can convert your knowledge into a digital product. Let me give you an example. When Hilda Basti came out to announce her cooking class online, she sold her knowledge digitally to over 3,000 people, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people bought from her. Market your knowledge very well on social media and sell it out as a digital product to people, and people will buy. This particular business, it is sustainable. The data you are using to watch me, right? You are actually buying my own digital product. You're not paying the money to me, but somebody has built this YouTube platform and it has given me the opportunity of teaching you what you should know. So by the virtue of that, you are listening to my own knowledge digitally. So if you're good at teaching, if you're good at cooking, if you're good at anything at all, you should always record yourself. That is you marketing yourself. And at the end of the day, you're going to sell it digitally. You could host a class and tell your audience that you want to teach them how you are able to do this thing. You could teach them how to make money if you are in finance. If you can teach them, you can teach them how to start their business. Those are digital marketing. That is you selling your digital products. I've been able to mention few businesses that you can actually get started with that are sustainable and they never fail at all. It is one thing to know how to start a business. It is one thing to venture into businesses that are sustainable and businesses that never fail. But I am certain that with this video, you are able to know the businesses that are sustainable and at the same time they never fail. I hope you learned something in this video. And tell me, which of the businesses would you like to venture into, and what are those things that you actually want me to do for you? I'll be very glad to reply you. And also, if you need a one-on-one coaching, you should look out for my email. I'll leave it in the description box and reach out to me so that we'll get started. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.